Hi you guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I finally changed my septum piercing and the drastic steps I had to change to do it. Okay, so if you are new, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so you can catch all of the great and juicy information that I have for you. So first and foremost, let me just say, when I was younger, I had so many freaking piercings. It's ridiculous. I had my eyebrow pierced. You can see all here. I had a Monroe. I forgot what side it is. I think it's on this side or this side. I had a Monroe piercing. I had a smiley piercing. I had all of these piercings. And as I got older, I was like, I'm kind of scared of piercings. But one piercing that I really wanted for the longest time was my septum. And I talked to my daughter about it, and she's like, yeah, get it. I really wanted my nose done, but when I felt like how thick the cartilage is, I was like, no. And then I was getting mixed reviews. Some people were like, oh, no, it doesn't hurt. Some people were like, it hurt like hell, and they cried, and it was just so confusing. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm just going to get my septum pierced. So when I went and got my septum pierced, you guys, it was so fast, quick, and painless, right? So it was like a little pinch, and then the worst part of all was when he had to kind of flip it up so that he can get the piercing through. But after that, no problems. I healed super duper fast. I had no issues. I didn't even feel it was sore maybe for like a day, and it wasn't even sore like the rest of your piercings. Just like if you pressed right here, it would get really sore. But other than that, none at all. And my daughter, a couple weeks later, she actually got hers pierced as well, and she actually has a nose piercing and her septum piercing. So she got her septum pierced as well, and she said the same thing, but she never has an issue with pain anyway. So the whole process that was worse for me, I didn't get the crusties, I didn't get none of that stuff. I had a bomb piercing, but just cleaning it every day, making sure that you clean it, make sure you rotate it, and then when I went back to work, I had to start flipping it up in my nose. But the more I did it, the more easier it got. But if you are just starting out with your piercing and you're going to flip it up, make sure it stays up for most of the healing process. Don't keep flipping it up, flipping it down, flipping it up, flipping it down, because then you're going to kind of mess up the hole as it's healing. So the other thing I don't really like is that I had to wait, I think it was like 3 months before I can even change it. And I finally changed it, but I'm sharing with you today about how hard it was to change it. So let me just show you what happened when I tried to change my piercing. So when you get pierced, they do the initial longer bar, longer horseshoe so that it can heal, and also they tighten the balls really, really tight so it doesn't slip off. So when I initially tried to unscrew it, and I did have the horseshoe, when I tried to unscrew it, I had to use one pair of pliers. Pliers didn't work. I'm like twisting it, nothing. I even got a second set of pliers where I gripped one and I used the other one, and I was turning it and twisting it and turning it and twisting it. Nothing happened until finally, guys, I freaking look at this, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. So I had to break it off, right? And here's, I don't know if you can see the ball, but I had to break it off entirely. Like, it didn't even unscrew. I had to take it, and next thing you know, it was like click. I was like, oh, I got it, I unscrewed it. No, you guys, I broke it off completely. That was the only way for me to get this thing out. I don't suggest you try to do that. I suggest you try to unscrew it, and if you absolutely cannot unscrew it, go back to your piercer and have them do it. And I went back to my piercer, but the reason why I didn't have them do it was for the simple fact that the line was like an hour and a half wait, and I'm like, for 5-minute change? And they're like, yep. So I did it myself. Thing. So what I decided to do was to get a clicker. They call them clickers. Okay, so you put it in, right, and I'll show you what it looks like on my other one. So this is what it looks like. This is the bronze one. I have the silver one in now, and you just take it and you open it up and it just clicks like this. Okay, so you take it and then you push it in your nose, and then you just click it down like this. Oh, it's not that hard, really it isn't. You got to find the right hole. Okay, there we go. Click, and it's done. Okay, so there we go. Now it's done. Open it, find the right place, click, and it's done. So this, I will say, when I put it through my nose, it went in so easy. It wasn't hard for me to find the hole at all. It slipped right in, and I slipped it in, and then I clicked it down. Now, what I don't like about this, depending on where your piercer has placed it, right, you may or may not have a lot of room. I have absolutely no room. Like, it is literally sitting underneath my nose, but it's okay. I like it. Now, my daughter, on the other hand, she was like, I don't know how I feel about that one, mommy. And I was like, okay, well, I like it. So I was thinking about it as well. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get this off? So to get it off, I'll have to push this all the way through, and I'm going to have to dig in and just take my finger and unclick it. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to hurt a little bit because you have to kind of dig in there and then unclick it, but we'll just leave it in for now. I'll worry about that when I have to go to work on Monday. The other piercings that I got, the septum rings that I got that I want to try out, which I'll probably take this out right next and then try these out, are my half barbells, which I love. Call them half moons. And they also gave me a retainer piece, which I am thankful for that, because maybe I can use my retainer piece and not have to worry about anything else. So this one is one that I really like. Okay. And it has the glisten and the shiny and stuff on it. So it will go in, but it won't go all the way in. It'll just kind of sit in your nose. And then here are the other pieces. And these are just regular barbells. Regular barbells, and some of them have, one of these has a diamond at the end of it. Okay, so both of these have colors at the end of it, or whatever. You can see that. I love them. And then retaining piece, of course, is clear. Oh no, it came out. The retaining piece is crystal clear, but you'll still be able to see it because I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see it. So these balls, hopefully, okay, great. Not hard to unscrew. I was worried about that. Now, with them not being hard to unscrew, I worry about how, you know, I am going to use my pliers to make sure that they are screwed in completely. Now, when you put these in, I'm thinking I like these because they kind of just sit there. Like I said, you can't really see the whole thing. But I like them because if people were to look up your nose, they could see the shiny, the shiny piece of jewelry. So enjoy your septum piercing. Once you can change it out, it's like the best feeling in the world. I like this one. I think I'm going to change this out and put in the half moon ones. And yeah. And again, if it's too tight for you guys to remove, then make sure that you go to your piercers, or you're going to have this happen. The same thing that happened to me, right? Get it on there, get it clear. Okay. See, I broke it off. So make sure you get it done right, and make sure that, let me fix this camera. Make sure you get it done right, and make sure that you don't do any damage to your nose. Now, the one thing that I was worrying about when I was taking it off was taking my pliers and stabbing myself in the nose. It almost happened, you guys. Okay, so be really, really careful when you're changing out your piercing. But I hope this helped you out. If you got pierced, comment below and let me know when you got your septum pierced, and let me know if you enjoy it, if it was your favorite piercing or your least favorite piercing. But all right, you guys, I'll talk to you later.